Welcome back to What the Hell Do I Even Talk About podcast with me, your host, Ed Troxell. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about how to create content that attracts your ideal clients. And I'll tell you right now, you're going to want to get the Stupid Easy Client Attraction Playbook linked in the show notes down below for all the goods, because what we're going to talk about today is referencing that playbook and more. So when we're thinking about how to create our content, and how to create content that actually attracts our ideal clients, we have to think about the three C's: content, conversations, and conversions. That's right. This is a formula that I came up with that is going to help make your life so much easier. When you are thinking about the content you're creating, look at the conversations that you're having or have had. Use that as your creative spark, that juice that you're ready to pour. You're going to grab, are you following with me? Isn't that crazy? The juice you're about to pour. Listen, I told you we're not going to be editing very much of this podcast show. So we're just going to roll with it. And I'm going to have moments like that where I'm just like, what are you talking about, Ed? It comes with the territory. Get me on camera, and this is what happens. So, and if you're only listening to the audio version, well, you're missing out on these fun expressions and my curly hair. That's just something that people always comment on and they love. So there it is. All right. So we have the three C's framework: the content, conversations, and conversions. So the formula, and there's an alternate formula that is in the playbook that you're going to want to look at today. If I haven't already said it, and if I don't say it in the future, I'm only going to give you the first scenario. The second scenario, you got to go get the playbook for that. It's free, so it's just a quick download. So the first scenario: content plus conversations equals, that's right, conversions. Now, those conversions may not be a direct sale, which is what you are probably hoping for in that moment of desperation, but understand that that will come if you allow it. So let's start back at number one: content. Content is what you're going to be pulling from any of the conversations you're having. What are people asking you? What are the blog posts that you've published? What are the social media posts that you publish? Like anything on your website, emails, all of this stuff. You have so much content, you don't even know what to do with it. And so we want to take that content and we want to start creating it if you haven't already. So bring that email to life into a social media post. Bring that text or call into a social media post or email newsletter, whatever you want. You want to create conversations. So, for example, I sent out an email to my list. I have an email list, and I sent out an email to my whole list letting them know about my 2025 updates, giving them a preview of what's to come, including letting them know about this podcast. And I got replies from that email. People were excited to get those updates. They were sharing their updates with me. Now we've created a conversation. Now, the next part is getting that conversion, right? Well, the conversion in that example was getting the replies from people that are already on my email list. And then as I continue to have those conversations with them and follow up with them, hey, Stacy, how's that XYZ going for you that you said you wanted to work on in 2025? Now those conversions can start to go into place, whether it's Stacy and I working directly with one another, or I'm referring Stacy to somebody else that I know who can help support her in her needs. Do you see how this works? So you want to use that framework. And again, you can get the other scenario of it in the playbook, which is linked down below. But the goal for creating your content that attracts your audience is to get as real and raw as possible, because people want you. They want the authentic you, not the Instagram picture perfect model that is not you in real life. We don't want that. We want you. And we want you to share real stories and have those relatable moments. You know, I work with a lot of clients who are across the board from East Coast to West Coast, and primarily are women-owned businesses. And a lot of them are moms. And Getting on video can be a challenge at times, especially when you have the younger kids at home and things in the background, whether it's laundry or the kids running around, or it's just not the, beautiful kitchens that we see on Instagram. Guess what? That's okay. Embrace that because your audience most likely is dealing with the same situation. And when they see you show up, deliver your greatness, and engaging with your audience, guess what? Now they're motivated. Now they're inspired. Now they're going to be buying into you even more because you're relatable. So create your content, spark those conversations, adjust as needed, and start getting those conversions. And don't forget, check the show notes down below to start your journey and go get that client attraction playbook for you. So you have not only scenario number two, but a full in-depth playbook for you to be able to run with on your own. And then, of course, if you need help, well, guess what? I'm here. You can reach out. All right, go out there and make it a great day. And don't forget to show up, deliver, and engage. Take care.